Luna, you want to be in the video? You want to see what's up? You're so cute. Come here. They haven't seen you in a while. Right? Oh, they saw you last video. Hey guys, it's Sam, and today's video is going to be another paranormal story time video. I have 3 really scary ass stories today. You guys, like, I'm not kidding. 2 of them are more recent, and 1 of them is from a minute ago. Like, I was in, I don't know how old that was. It was a long time ago. But my mom told me it today, and it's a really good one. If you are new here, I would love it so much if you subscribed and comment down below some more video ideas. Wait, what am I saying? If you are new here, I would love it so much if you subscribed and comment down below some video ideas that you'd like to see from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like more paranormal videos, and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I do post a video. And also, if you do like this video, I have so many paranormal story times and like haunted videos that you could just binge if you want to. They're all in a playlist. I'll link it down below. Actually, I don't know if I know how to do that. Okay, let's get into the first one though. So this story takes place way back when, like the first house I ever lived in. It's my mom's story, and I want to know what was going through her head during the story. Like, I want to know what in her mind made this seem like a good idea. Okay, wait till you hear this. My sister's in 4th grade, 3rd grade maybe. Super little, like barely knowing how to like read and write, you know what I mean? Wait, you can read and write in 4th grade. What are you doing in 3rd grade? I don't know. She's little, and she has like a little sleepover with her friends. And obviously my mom's watching them. And my mom has this like really good idea. And she's like, oh my God, let's do a Ouija board. This is not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just funny because like why in her head that sounded like a good idea. I don't know. And so my mom decides to pull out the Ouija board for my sister and her little ass friends. Like, they're literally babies. Like, this is a terrible idea. If you know my mom too, like, this is such a my mom thing to do. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but my friends definitely know. They can literally picture my mom like hyping all her little friends up. This is not funny. I'm so sorry that I'm laughing so much. I can't help it though. It's just like the idea of it is so funny to me. So they all sit down and they pull up, they're like around the Ouija board, whatever, and keep in mind that these kids are really little. I don't know the exact age, but she said they were little to the point where like they're not like spelling out that quick. So they sit down and they ask what it starts moving a little bit. So they ask what its name is. And it says Bobby. So it says its name is Bobby, and they're like asking some questions, like messing around, whatever. And then they decide to ask it, are you a good spirit? Are you a bad spirit? Like, what's the vibe? What's going on? And when they say, are you a good spirit? It says no. So then they start freaking out a little bit, but for some reason they decide to ask it more questions. I don't know. At that point I would have been out of the house, okay? But they decided to ask it a couple more questions. But keep in mind, before that question, everything was going fine. Like, they were asking average questions that you ask a Ouija board, I don't know. And it was going fine. And then once they got to like, are you a good spirit? And it says no, it started saying the most whack shit ever, she said. She said it started saying like, get out, like, you don't want to be here. Just like crazy shit. She doesn't remember exactly what it said, but she just knew it was like evil shit. So she calls it quits. They're like, okay, we're done. We're putting this thing away. Like, forget it. Like, whatever. And honestly, if I was one of the parents that sent my child to a sleepover and they come home saying they talked to a demon on the Ouija board, I would be so mad. So they all go to sleep. They probably all had their little nightmares, whatever. And they kind of just like forget it happened. Maybe not forget, but just like let it be. The next couple days go by, and my mom said that weird shit started happening. Like, very weird shit. They would hear people going up the stairs when nobody was there. They would hear people pounding upstairs. So my mom started to freak out a little bit, but she didn't like connect the board to those sounds. And then, this is like really scary. She said my little brother, my little brother? I don't have a little brother. She said that my brother started having like really bad night terrors, which is very out of the ordinary for him at the time, and still is, I guess. I don't really know if he has nightmares. I don't know, but she said that, dude, this is why I cannot drink coffee before videos. She said that my brother started having really bad night terrors. I can't stop laughing. Oh my God, this is so annoying. So she said that my brother started having like night terrors, which is terrifying. but they got so bad to the point where he would like sleepwalk but start running up and down the hallway in our house saying, they're gonna get me, they're gonna get me, they're chasing me, they're chasing me. And then at that point, my mom was like, okay, I'm not having this. So she ended up throwing out the board. She freaked out, she hated it, she got rid of it, and yeah, the rest is history. I don't know what else happened, but Mom, I know you're watching and I don't know why you thought that was a good idea. Like, I wanna know what in your head was like, yep, I'm gonna let a bunch of 3rd graders do the Ouija board. Like, what? So I have proof for the last one, so I'm gonna save that one for last, but this one might be a little scarier. I don't know, they're both terrifying. Okay, here we go. So this happened the other night, you guys. So, if you don't know, which you probably don't, Luna is with me 24/7. This dog, as you can see, she follows me everywhere. She sleeps with me. She's just like, if I'm downstairs, she follows me around the house. She's just with me constantly. But Luna does this thing when I'm sleeping. She'll either, sometimes she lays on the bed, sometimes she's under the bed, sometimes she's on the floor. She sleeps random places in my room. But usually when she's under the bed, she does this thing, and it's so annoying, where she like scratches the rug. I don't know why she does it, but it's only when she's under my bed, and she just scratches so loud. So then usually I just have to yell her name once and she stops. And then I go to sleep and it's fine. But this particular night, I'm sleeping and I hear her doing the scratching thing so loud. And I'm like, I yell her name. I'm like, Luna, stop. Something like that. I hear her pause. Not her pause, but like she pauses. Pause? Yeah, she pauses. Wait, what? So when I yell her name, I hear her like stop for a second. So then I go to sleep thinking she's done, because usually when I yell her name, she stops. But this time I wait like a little bit and then she starts doing it again. So this time I like yell her name, but I like hit my mattress because she's like under my bed. So I'm like, Luna, like telling her to stop because it's annoying and she's tearing on my rug. And she stops again and I'm like, okay. She stopped again. So I'm trying to go to sleep again, and like 2 minutes pass and she starts doing it again, like so damn loud. But this time I also hear her going like, so it sounds like she's like right against this wall, like digging at the like right where the baseboard is. But I also hear her like getting the baseboard too, like scratching the wall and the floor. And I'm like, now I'm like getting mad because she's not stopping. Usually she listens by now and she wasn't. So I decided to like look under my bed. Oh my God. To yell at her, like pull her out from under my bed. This dog's not even in my freaking room. I don't know. The scratching stopped. I don't know what it was, but that is the most terrifying thing. I don't know. I don't know. Like, imagine that. And she actually was under my parents' bed that night. So yeah, that story was absolutely terrifying, and I honestly, oh my God. I never like looked under my bed to see what the scratches were. Are you kidding me? See? There she goes under my bed. She's like a little cave woman under there. Anyways, I never looked under my bed to see what the scratches looked like. There's no way there's not scratch marks. That shit was so damn loud. I'm scared to look though. How do I look? How am I gonna be able to see? I can't move my bed. All I got out of that was I need to clean under my bed. So yeah, that was really scary for me. Yeah. Now on to story number 3. This is the final story, 3. So this story, I have proof. 1. 2 is making my eyes water thinking about it. This is like chills down your entire body scary. So my sister moved out a really long time ago, like 3 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. And so her room has been completely empty for 3 years. No, we don't go in there ever. It's like a just empty guest room now. I don't know at what point this went on there, but there has been 2 rosaries hanging on the back of her door for a minute now, like a really long time. But again, nobody goes in there, so like they're just chilling there and whatever. My brother came home because he lives in Seattle. he came home and stayed in her room for about 2 weeks. And everything was fine. Everything was normal in there. Like, nothing really that scary happened. And then one day, while he was staying here, he called me and he was like, Sam, like, come look at this. And I was like, what's up? There's dead ass where the rosaries are hanging. It literally scraped into the door and left like gouges out of the door. There's 2 rosaries and the gouges line up perfectly with the 2 rosaries, like scraping it. Now here's the thing. I know what you're thinking, because I had friends that I told the story to and they were like, well, it was probably just from like somebody opening and closing the door and it was scraping up against it. And what I have to say to that is, to create these gouges, you need like pressure. Like, a light ass rosary isn't just like going back and forth dangling is not gonna scratch it. Like, it literally needs to be like pushed in and scraped back and forth, if that makes sense. And if it was just one of the rosaries, I'd been like, okay, maybe it was a coincidence. But it's literally both of the rosaries it happened to. What are the chances that would happen twice? And then I tried to think, I was like, well, maybe if like the door hit the wall, it like pressed up against it. But that doesn't make sense how it's a line. Like, it doesn't make sense how that would happen. And what's even scarier about that is nobody goes in that room. Like, that would have to happen from like opening the door a lot. Like, if it was from anything other than pressure scraping it. You know what I mean? I don't even see how that could happen. I don't see how that could happen other than someone literally taking the rosary and scratching the door with it. And let me tell you, nobody in my family would ever do that. So I'm going to put in the footage, or I'll just take you in there and show you the room and explain it. So I'm gonna go in. I don't know why the door's open. Another thing that happened that's really scary is I came in here yesterday looking for my tripod for my camera, and this TV was on, and nobody has come in here since my brother left, which was like the beginning of summer, probably like May. It was for my birthday, so that's terrifying. Yeah, so this is the room. It's just literally a boring ass guest room. There's nothing special about it. And these are the 2 rosaries hanging on the back of the door. And you guys, okay, so these could just be from one of the dogs, which I'm sure it is, like these little scratch marks. But look at these scrape marks, you guys. It's literally gouges, like deep. I wish you could see how deep it is, like, and it lines up. This one lines up literally perfectly, and this one lines up literally perfectly. I don't know what this part would be from this. It would have to be. Literally lines up perfectly. Like, how scary is that? Those are the only rosaries that are hanging anywhere in my house. And there's just gouges taken out with the rosaries. And honestly, I don't know if you can see, but like what's so scary about that too is you can see the difference between, like, I showed you at the bottom of the door, those scratches were for my dog. It like looks like a different type of scratch. Like, it doesn't look like just like a dog nail or like anything. Like, you could tell that's like repeatedly like scraped, like, I don't know, it's like gouged out. Like, it's so scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's the final story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Honestly, Charlie's never allowed to come home again because that's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and he kind of caused it. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos from me. Turn on post notifications so you do get notified every time I do post a video. And please, please, please comment some video ideas, please. Did I already say that? If I did, I said it again on purpose because I really want you to. Yeah, I think that's it. I love you guys so, so much, and I'll catch you on the flip side.